So we stopped at Wendy's today and got their Thin Mint Blizzard. We did it in the chocolate variety since we don't care for any other type of flavor here. We do not like vanilla, so we went with chocolate. Now, Emily Kessler is the manager of culinary and innovation for Wendy's, and she was actually a Girl Scout herself. And she was the mastermind behind this new flavor. Now, she said, and this is true, if you're a Thin Mints fan, there's probably a good chance you have put your box of Thin Mints into the freezer at some point. So she thought, not really too big of a jump to do a Thin Mint flavored Frosty. And one could argue that freezing them, makes them taste even better. I think it does. So we're gonna open this up. It's already real ooey gooey. Put that down. All right, see how it is. Okay, so I'm not gonna tip it because it's gonna probably come out. But you can see there's like swirl of like chocolate and stuff in here. So it is extremely like loose, just so you know. So let's see if that would taste. Okay, finally, a frosty flavor that actually tastes good. That's not just chocolate. This actually does taste like Thin Mint cookies. The swirl is very fudgy and pretty delicious, I have to say. I would say if you like Thin Mints and Frosties, go try it out. The swirl also has bits of like cookie in it, so it kind of has a little bit of a crunch, depending on what part of the swirl like you get when you take your bite. So I would say try it out if you like Frosties and Girl Scout cookies.
So Wendy's has not been that kind to us in recent years. We never got to try the salted caramel Frosty. For some reason, we went to two different Wendy's that didn't have it anymore. We didn't like the pineapple one very much, which I think was a SpongeBob variety. We didn't like the strawberry. We don't like vanilla, but chocolate is pretty legit. And of course, all the Girl Scouts are selling their wares on the street, getting all their crack deals going. So of course they have to have Thin Mints into this one. I will try it. Julie did mention it is a little soupy. I don't know if it's just because it's melted a little bit, but let's give it a try.
Maybe melted a little bit. We literally just bought it and stopped to eat it.
That's true. Why would it have been that way? I gotta say this is pretty good. Let me try more of the fudgy. It definitely tastes like Thin Mints. Thin Mints are not my favorite one. I did like the s'mores back in the day. I don't know if they're still making that one or not. No. And we tried a s'mores from two different regions, I think, to see if it tasted different. But overall, I gotta say this is pretty good. Like I said, I would have liked it to be a little thicker. I don't know if it just sat there for a while. I mean, they pour it right out of the machine, right? It should have been. It's just got a soupy texture, which usually Frosties are a little thicker. But overall, pretty good treat.